Hey everybody, this is Dead Winter Dead with another Battlefield 4 video for you. Well, today we're taking a look at some Rush, and it just wasn't good enough. Basically, Rush on Rogue transmission just wasn't good enough. And I started out having an actually fairly decent game, and it just wasn't good enough. Now I know a lot of people on YouTube put out their epic, awesome, cool guy moments. And that's what a lot of people want to watch. They want to, oh man, that guy's in beast mode. He's such a beast. He's so good at this game. But, excuse me, I never go in, well, I'm not going to say never. I'm not one of these guys that go into like total beast mode all the time and who has a KD of like, 7.5 and all that crap. Because it just doesn't mean that much to me. I play video games to have fun, but I have this YouTube channel to try to let you guys, and by you guys I mean the Battlefield community, especially my brother support players out there, let you guys know, like, hey, this is how you do it. This is how you recover from your failures. This is how you succeed. This is how you do things well. This is how you do things poorly. And this video would fall into that category. So consider this kind of an AAR video. AAR, for those of you who don't mean, it's a military term, after action report. We're basically going to take a look at this and see what the hell went wrong. I mean, we were doing so good. And not just we, I mean, me, I was doing very well. And to spoil it for you, spoiler alert, we get our asses shut down at the second set of MCOMs. So as you can see, we just cleared the first set of MCOMs, and I am cleaning house with these guys. I am running the new support weapon, the AWS, with a reflex sight, 2x magnifier, I believe a stubby grip, and a suppressor. Why am I running a suppressor, you might ask? Well, for those of you who are not familiar with my channel, I'm running a suppressor because I am a rush attacker, and that keeps me off the minimap. Rush attacker with a suppressor is absolutely mandatory. It will do nothing but help you. So, now on to the gameplay. As you can see, we just shut down the first set of MCOMs. Wasn't too bad, wasn't too difficult. And I'm immediately pushing on to the second set. Now, for those of you who don't play Rush, you have to push, 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 push. Right there may have been a little bit foolhardy. I was in the zone. I'd gotten a shit ton of kills, and I was pushing forward, and I thought I could get these guys on their heels, give them that bloody nose, and just rush in and arm the Alpha MCOM. Because the Alpha MCOM on this set on this particular map, on this particular set, it's the easiest to arm. So I thought I could get a hold of that, and I just couldn't. Now, look at the AA, the enemy AA. The enemy AA is basically kind of staying in between the two MCOMs. Later, he pulls back towards the Bravo towards the Alpha MCOM, and actually, no way, I'm not sure if it's Alpha or Bravo, but he pulls back towards the rear MCOM, the Bravo MCOM, and completely defends from out of bounds, from outside our ability to reach out and touch him. Now, as you can see, I'm putting people down, and this is where I get greedy. I push up on this objective. I'm going to try to plant it, switch to claymores. It doesn't happen. I should have known the guys were going to be up there. And the team for the rest of this match, look at that. There's 3 guys up there. They utilize this high ground against us the entire rest of the match. But as you can see, look at my recon player. Look at this recon player. He's off trying to, like, I don't know what he's doing. And look at that beacon. And I say in the team chat, you see there, I said get a beacon down. And it's like, this, really? You put this beacon down out in the middle of nowhere. For those of you that don't know, if a recon beacon is out in the middle of nowhere, you parachute into it. And if you parachute that close to the enemy, or to where the enemy's protecting, you are basically just a floating target. And they can gun your ass down. if you're a recon player, you want to put that recon beacon somewhere that's a little bit hidden, somewhere that has cover over it. And cover over that recon beacon will allow your players to spawn directly on the ground, directly into the fight, instead of spending the first 7 seconds of their life, you know, drifting down to the earth and being a floating target. So as you can see, I have armed the Alpha MCOM. I dropped a claymore to try to defend it, and once I get the long squeals, the little woot woot, I realize, alright, we got this, we got this. I can push on. I can leave my defense position, and I can push on towards Bravo. They've got Bravo locked down. Now, as I've always told you, it's a hell of a lot easier to defend one MCOM as opposed to two MCOMs. Two MCOMs, you have to split your forces because you have two objectives to defend. A single MCOM, you can consolidate all of your forces in one position, one solid hard rock diamond point, and make sure that the enemy does not get there. And that is what this team does, and they do it well. Now, as you right here, we have another. They put another beacon down, so we're pretty close. We're pretty close to where we need to be. And again, I just get foolhardy. I think, all right, my suppressor is going to keep me off the minimap. I should be good to go. But there you go, mortar. Now, as many of you may know, this recent patch just broke the kill cam. The kill cam is all over the place. I have no idea what's up with the kill cam. It's a complete clusterfuck. DICE had the kill cam nailed, and they even added the little headshot card. I have no friggin' clue what they're doing with this game, but they screwed up the kill cam while patching the game, and I don't even really know what they patched. I know that they secretly, quote-unquote, leaked. Oh, it was an accident. They leaked the naval strike weapons to the PC. And, you know, PC premium members, which is just, it's like, come on, really? If you guys watch other YouTubers, watch Culprit. There's a guy named Culprit, and he's got a great video on this kind of conspiracy theory on the whole, you know, leaking thing. And you know what? I'm not a conspiracy theory guy, but I tend to agree with him. Now look at this. Look at this terrible beacon spot. Now, the bad thing about recon beacons is you can't pull your chute at a specific time. You can pull it early and drift down early, but at a certain point, your chute automatically pulls. So you can't do that like really quick drop, you know, that high altitude, low opening. For those of you who are military, that would be Halo. High altitude, low opening drop. It drops, it opens about halfway through, and you're friggin' cannon fodder. So, you know, I tried again, and these guys, they've got our number locked again. I mean, they're coming at us from all directions, and they're actually shooting at our spawn location at this spawn beacon. And now I'm going to take a minute to just address you recon guys, and I'm not talking about recon players who play recon. I don't want to offend anybody, but in my opinion, who play recon properly, who play aggressively, who use the carbines, who use their tools to the team's advantage. I'm going to address you players who are the selfish recon players, the players who use their tools for their own advantage. And you actually see this more often than not, and it's just a thing. It's what they do. They'll find their little cool guy crow's nest, you know, whether it's a crane or a tower, and they'll plant their beacon there. And why do they do that? So that when they inevitably get killed, they can spawn right back where they were and they don't have to climb the ladder again. It has nothing to do with helping their team. It has everything to do with helping themselves. So if you guys are going to play recon, use a spawn beacon and help your team. Use tugs and help your team. Anyway, guys, we got destroyed by this team because they learned from their mistakes from the first set of MCOMs and they locked it down the second set. My name's Dead Winter Dead. Thanks for watching.